is the premise of success. A very good morning to one and all gathered here. With great joy and pride, we welcome you all to the inaugural session of Deeksharabha 2026-27, an orientation initiative at the Yenepoya Institute of Arts, Science, Commerce and Management for the incoming batch of students. This is a day with new beginnings and exciting possibilities. On behalf of organizing committee, I, Ms. Pinakini Shetty, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, extend a warm welcome to all the dignitaries present here, faculty members, and dear students. Welcome to Deeksharabha 2026-27, a student induction and orientation program. Request Ms. Srijana Shet, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Deeksharabha Secretary, to escort the dignitaries onto the dais. When we pray, we are not just speaking to the God, we are listening to the God. Before we commence the formal proceedings, let us invoke the blessings of Almighty. We have Mr. Salit Ahmad, third year BA Communication Design, to lead us in prayer.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا فتحنا لك فتحا مبينا ليغفر لك الله ما تقدم من ذنبك وما تأخر ويتم نعمته عليك ويهديك صراطا مستقيما وَيَنْصُرَكَ اللَّهُ نَصْرًا عَزِيزًا. In the name of Allah, the Merciful and Compassionate, truly we have opened up a path to clear trump for you, Prophet, so that God may forgive you your past and future sins, complete His grace upon you, guide you to a straight path, and help you mightily. Thank you.
Event begins with a warm welcome. To extend a formal welcome and introduce our distinguished guest, I invite Ms. Srijana Shet, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Deeksharabha Secretary.
Good morning and a very warm welcome to one and all. The beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you, shared by B.B. King. With this inspiring thought, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this orientation program, a celebration of new beginnings, fresh aspirations, and endless possibilities. Today marks the first step in remarkable journey for our newest students, a journey that will shape their knowledge, character, and future. It also a wonderful occasion for all of us to come together as one Yenepoya family to celebrate the spirit of learning, excellence, innovation, and service. Of honor, Ms. Neha Soni. Ms. Neha Soni serves as the Manager, Industry Solutions and Training for South Asia at the International Air Transport Association, leading training initiatives across India, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and the Maldives. With over 2 decades of professional experience across aviation, hospitality, and advertising, she has been associated with globally renowned organizations including American Airlines, British Airways, Taj Hotels, and the Oberoi Group. Her exceptional journey reflects excellence, innovation, and an unwavering commitment to developing talent and empowering professionals. Ma'am, your achievements stand as an inspiration to every young learner who dreams of building a successful global career. To formally welcome our guest of honor, I request Professor Dr. Sharina P. to present a sapling as a token of our affection and appreciation. May this sapling symbolize our gratitude and our hope that the seeds of inspiration you sow today will continue to grow in the hearts of our students. Over today's program is one of the Yenepoya's most respected academic leaders, Dr. K.S. Gangadhara Somayaji, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Yenepoya deemed to be University. An eminent ENT surgeon, distinguished academician, and visionary administrator, Dr. Somayaji has devoted nearly 3 decades to excellence in healthcare, education, research, and institutional leadership. Since becoming a part of Yenepoya in 2007, he has served the university with remarkable distinction, contributing immensely to its academic excellence and institutional development. As head of the Department of ENT, he strengthened medical education through innovative teaching methods, competency-based learning, and advanced surgical training. As registrar, he played a transformative role in expanding the university, establishing new constituent institutions, strengthening quality assurance systems, implementing digital governance, and successfully steering numerous academic and administrative initiatives. In January 2026, he assumed office as the Vice Chancellor of Yenepoya deemed to be University, bringing with him a vision cleared on academic excellence, innovation, research, quality, and societal impact. His inspiring leadership continues to guide the university towards greater heights while nurturing generations of learners and educators. Sir, your life is a remarkable example of dedication, humility, visionary leadership, and selfless service. It is indeed a honor and privilege to have you preside over today's program. As a mark of a profound respect, and gratitude, I now request Mr. Narayan Sukumar, Vice Principal, to present a sapling to our Honorable Vice Chancellor. It is my pleasure to extend a warm welcome to our respected Principal, Professor Dr. Jeevan Raj. Sir, your visionary leadership, unwavering commitment to academic excellence, and constant encouragement have played a pivotal role in nurturing a vibrant learning environment at our institution. We are honored by your gracious presence this morning. It is my privilege to warmly welcome our esteemed Dean, Faculty of Commerce and Management, Vice Principal, Professor Dr. Sharina P. Ma'am, your dedication to academic quality, student development, and institutional growth continues to inspire both faculty and students alike. Your guidance and wholehearted support are truly invaluable, and we are delighted to have you with us today. I also extend a heartfelt welcome to our respected Vice Principal, Mr. Narayan Sukumar. Sir, your calm leadership, administrative excellence, and unwavering support have contributed immensely to the smooth functioning of our institution. Your presence adds great value to today's program, and we are honored to welcome you. A warm welcome to all our respected head of the departments, faculty members, administrative and supportive staff, committee coordinators and representatives, our dedicated maintenance and IT teams, photographer and media personnel, and every member of the Yenepoya family gathered here today. Your presence and contributions make this occasion truly meaningful. Finally, to our dear students, the heart of today's celebration, and to all the faculty members, dear students, today marks the beginning of a new chapter filled with learning, opportunities, friendships, and personal growth. As you embark on this exciting journey, at Yenepoya, embrace every experience with curiosity, confidence, and determination. On behalf of the entire Yenepoya family, I wish you a rewarding and successful academic journey. A very warm welcome to one and all. Have a wonderful day.
Sense the search of knowledge and enlightenment. I request all the dignitaries on days to kindly come forward for the lighting of lamp, accompanied by a soulful invocation.
आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापम् सन्ध्यादीप नमोऽस्तु ते ओ दीप ब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीप ब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश्च मतिं स्वच्छां मे सदा रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् यस्य तिष्ठे गृहे दीपः
Have the honor of inviting our esteemed principal, Dr. Jeevan Raj, to deliver the keynote address and share his insights with the gathering.
Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. Respected Honorable Vice Chancellor, my dear colleague, today's guest of honor, Ms. Neha Soni from IATA, faculty coordinators, HODs, and all the students. Firstly, I would like to welcome all the newly admitted students welcoming to our institute. And today is the special day for you because you're starting the new life or new chapter in your life. And this is a special year for us because Yenepoya deemed university established in the 2008. Yenepoya Institute of Arts, Science, Commerce and Management started in the year 2017. So you are the 10th batch, so decennial batch of our institute. So I warmly welcome the 10th batch to our institutions. Over the past 10 years, the institution has showed strong commitment with academic, quality educations, innovations, as well as student success. And today we are celebrating this milestone with all of you. And also, I am happy to share that this year, total 1,000 students have taken admission for our institution throughout the commerce, management, computer science, forensic science, microbiology, food science, hospitality science, design, and humanities. And also, very importantly, we have started this year new program, Bachelor of Hotel Management, Bachelor of Nutrition Dietetics, and Bachelor of Design. So which reflects that the trust and confidence the parents and students showed and placed in our institutions. So all these achievements have been possible because of the continuous support, the encouragement showed by the Yenepoya deemed university. So I sincerely thanks to our Honorable Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, Registrar, and all the Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor and all the statutory officers for showing the continuous support and helping the institution grow year after year. And very importantly, students, the college life is not just attending the classes or writing the examinations. It is very important milestone. It is a very important journey of the discovering the self-confidence and developing your skill, the innovations, and preparing for the future. At our institutions, we believe that overall development of the students is a majorly focused. So that is the reasons we have a student support system like academic mentoring, career counseling and placement training, the skill development course, and we have a almost 18 to 17 club to which will initiate you to the extra and co-curricular activities. And we have a 21 NSS units, and which is always also recognized by the state government, also has been awarded the many awards from the state government as well as universities. So these are the club you have to take part in the future. And also recently, last year, we have started with NCC also. So these are all the activities, it is all the support system, and also whenever you require for any help or any support, so our faculty members, all the student support system, so we have, so this will be helpful throughout your 3 years journey. And very importantly, the students, very importantly, what I am conveyed to, student success, it won't come over the night. So you have to work hard, you have to work every day. So now you all know that because the transformations happening after integrations of the AI, so everywhere the whatever you learn today, it may be outdated tomorrow. So learning new things is a very, very important. So I would like to welcome Shri Sudhir Kumar Reddy, IPS Commissioner of Police for the Deeksharabha-2026. I would like to welcome, and also I would like to request our Vice Chancellor to give the sampling to as a token of gratitude. Thank you, sir, your presence, even in spite of your busy schedule, so you have been here. Thank you for it. See, as a students, so important to know that the learning every day is a very, very important. So utilize these 3 years, whatever the possibility of, whatever the opportunities you people get, that utilize continuously. And as a teacher, as a faculty, we are there for you to support throughout your career and throughout your academic journey. Because they have showed trust in us, definitely we will provide the quality educations, and we will provide that best values, and also we will give that safe learning environment. Today till 20th, so you will learn apart from that other than the subjects. So these Deeksharam basically for to blend and to understand that institute, building the confidence, to understand that what exactly the college life. So all the students, I would like to request that attend actively and effectively. The 3 days we may conduct in the institutional level, remaining 3 days it will happening in the department level. So once again I would...
Sir, as we embrace the spirit of innovation and digital transformation, our university continues to evolve with the changing times. Reflecting our commitment to a future-ready education, the inauguration of Deeksharabha 2026-27 will be carried out through a unique digital initiative. Values that define our institution and guide every learner's journey: wisdom, discovery, innovation, technology, artificial intelligence, excellence, sustainability, harmony, justice, and holistic development. Together, these values represent our vision of nurturing responsible, competent, and future-ready professionals. With great honor, I now respectfully invite our esteemed dignitaries on this to officially inaugurate Deeksharabha 2026-27. Dear students, as these values come alive and mark the beginning of a new academic journey, let us witness this proud moment with a resounding round of applause.
wisdom, discovery, innovation and technology, excellence, sustainable justice,
Thank you. Leader in public service who brings with him a wealth of experience and insight. We have with us our distinguished chief guest, Shri C.H. Sudhir Kumar Reddy, IPS. A native from Andhra Pradesh, Shri Sudhir Kumar Reddy pursued his B.Tech from Pondicherry Engineering College before dedicating himself to the civil services examination. His perseverance earned him an impressive All India rank of 167 in UPSC Civil Services examination, following which he joined the prestigious Indian Police Service in Karnataka, Kedar. Throughout his career, he has earned immense respect for his integrity, courageous leadership, unwavering commitment to the public service. Whether serving the people of Mandya, Bidar, or Dakshina Kannada, his people-centric approach and dedication have left an indelible mark on society. Sir, your inspiring journey reminds us that determination, discipline, and the commitment to serve the society can truly transform the lives. I now
Thank you. So very good morning to everybody on the dais and all dear students. The day on which all of you have joined degree, the first day, most of you must be thinking what you have got. The first thing you would have got is freedom, right? Till your plus 2 or whatever, you have to be at home, parents will be continuously monitoring all children. All lecturers will be looking at you very close, but today what you get is freedom, almost absolute freedom. Similarly, I too got freedom. And I got absolute freedom at this stage when I joined my degree. So I was a very good student till my plus 2 or whatever. Then after I got that absolute student freedom, the first year I failed in 2 subjects. Then everybody got shocked. Even I also didn't understand initially, but later eventually I understood what has happened. Then I started looking at others in my college and those who have passed out of my college. I found out one thing, not just in my college, anywhere, any degree, any institution, any course as such. I don't talk about one single course as such, either science or arts or commerce or business studies. One thing we always notice in every course is that the cream of that course, the top 1% will excel everywhere. It doesn't matter which field, which stream, which area, where. It is the top 1% which always succeeds and which always runs the nation. And all the rest of them keep working for these people who are the leaders. And then the rest of these people, they end up being either mediocre or they end up failing in their careers or lives, whatever. But then when we start thinking as to what makes this 1%, how can somebody become a leader or a champion in his own field or stream? Then we understand that what is needed for that is, see, extreme focus and love on what we do. This extreme persistent focus is something which is required. Something which you do over a period of time, not one day. What happens is, your course may be lasting for 3 or 4 years. So there is the story of a Chinese bamboo tree. What happens is you sow that seed, you find nothing at all. 1 year you find nothing growing there at all. Then next year they see nothing comes out at all. And the year after that, a small leaf you see, and then nothing grows. 4 years, there will be nothing. Then on the 5th year, in 5 weeks, it grows 80 meters. Then for anybody who looks at it and keeps wondering how the trees have grown 80 meters in 5 years or 5 weeks, it is actually not the growth which happened in 5 weeks. In all these 5 years, it will be taking roots, growing across, making ways for getting food, everything and all. And it is the depth of the roots that will hold the growth up to 80 meters, which will happen very fast. Similarly, any leader anywhere, if you see any phenomenal growth, either in short time or in a long time or whatever, it happens only because their roots are very strong and the knowledge which they had gained during these initial periods, these 3-4 years, whatever they gain, that is something which is very, very important. Though it is not directly help, it doesn't directly help them, it stays in the background always. It is with the knowledge of the things which they learned during those formation years, which actually helps them to become leaders and achieve whatever they want. So then how to get these roots? How to get this knowledge? There are 2 things always. One is hard work, and next thing is don't lose focus and don't get distracted. For students always, you always make friends and then work in groups together. There is a principle which stands throughout. Wherever you work as a team or group of 5-6 people, your result is always the average of the 5 people. So it depends on whom you hang out with, whom you stay with, whom you study with, whom you learn along with. So the other day, since this place is known for drugs, you will also come across it. Some people will be trying to induce you to that. The other day we started checking people. So when we started testing people, the patterns will be very visible and very clear. Certain areas when we go and test, we test some 70-80 people, everything will be negative. Nobody consumes drugs, nobody turns positive. And when we ask the principals and teachers, they tell these are all good students who are all toppers of the college, who all study well, they all hang out together and do that. But at the same time, some 2-3 days back, and yesterday also, we started checking into these private rooms where you go and stay together, not staying in the hostels provided by the college. We tested 9 boys, 8 of them turned positive. And the day before we tested 5 of them turned positive. And out of these 9, 1 did not turn positive, maybe because of some error. I am damn sure that person also would have consumed. So this only happens because of the company you take. The day on which, or the minute on which you go out and start scrolling your mobile phone, looking at distractions, choosing for that one friend or those friends who give you small diversions and distractions, you lose this actual focus. To become actually a leader and to actually practice and learn, you have to do it persistently and it has to come within. I think most of you would have heard about this person, Kobe Bryant, the great basketball player. How he used to practice over years is, so his coach says about him, one day he takes him for training, then he goes along with him night at around 8 o'clock. Then they practice very vigorously. For 2.5 hours till 10:30 they practice. Then the coach tells him, you practice for some more time, then morning we can continue again, and he goes. So early in the morning, the coach goes and all the boys will be coming at around 10 o'clock something. But Kobe will still be practicing that time. Then he goes and asks him, when did you finish and when did you come? He says, I am just finishing, I didn't finish yet. Then he asks why. Then a young fellow, he says, I wanted to finish 800, I just finished it. So unless you have some goal of yourself every day in every short thing, you cannot reach it. And once you start practicing it regularly, you will definitely achieve that highest thing and you will become in that 1%, and you can become what people want, what people look forward to. So these being the things, we always expect you never to lose your focus, never to get distracted, be with everybody and go ahead easily. That saying, I won't tell you to lose everything again anyway. So normally whenever we go pass out of college after 10-15 years, they call all students and then they ask everybody to talk something about. So there is this famous story what they tell about everywhere. Like you or like me anyway. So there is one principal who calls all his students, old students who have passed out of the university some time ago, maybe after 10-15 years, and calls them back. Then they would ask everybody, share your experiences and everything. Everybody keeps on complaining about some problem or the other. Somebody may not be satisfied with the work, somebody may not be satisfied with their life, somebody may not be satisfied with their family or money, whatever. Then he calls all of them and says, I should have told you one story before which I did not tell, at least now I would like to tell you. Then he takes a very big jar. He takes that jar and in that he puts some big tennis balls. So after he fills that jar completely, he'll ask, is that jar full? Then all the kids tell, yes, it is full. Then he takes some small pebbles, whatever gaps are there, he'll fill that. Then after filling everything, he again asks, is it full? And then students tell, yes. Then there will still be gaps. He takes some more sand and then fill it with that sand. Then he shows it. Then he tells, I always have the option of filling this whole jar with the sand alone. But if I fill it with sand, I will not have chance for pebbles or these tennis balls. Or if I fill it with pebbles, I will not have place for these tennis balls. These bigger tennis balls, whatever I have left in the beginning, these are the most important things which you need, which is your health. Number 2, your focus of your goal, whatever you want to achieve. Number 3, most important relationship in your life, like parents, friends, whatever. And then these pebbles, these smaller things, these are like your formation of clubs, some extracurricular activities or co-curricular activities and all these things. Then this sand, this is the last thing. This is like your internet browsing, this is like your bad habits, your drinking together or somebody going into drugs or whatever, movies, everything which distracts you from achieving the main thing which you always keep on. Whoever here complaining about all these problems, those times when I was telling nobody was listening and you were only concentrating on this sand and collecting it all together. Maximum you would have collected some pebbles, but without the main thing, which should be the main focus of your studies and life. If you missed it out, you cannot learn it now. You live with that sand. That is what he says. This is one time where you can focus on what you really need. Prioritize what you really need. Choose what you want. Focus on that. And these 4 years, if you actually study hard, 4 or maybe 3 or 5 for somebody, these days, these forming days of your life, if you do it properly and really focus and work hard, I'm sure you will have it very deep inside. You will have that knowledge and subject always within you, which will help you excel in any field, not just the field which you have chosen to study. The thing is, and I'm damn sure that one day when all of them call you back, none of you will complain about what has happened, and you will all be leaders somewhere. So I would like to congratulate all of you for being here, and I would wish all the success for all of you. Thank you. All the best.
Request our respected Vice Chancellor, Dr. K.S. Gangadhara Somyaji, to kindly present a memento to our chief guest, Shri Mangaluru City, as a token of our sincere gratitude and appreciation of his exemplary service. Through his unwavering commitment to combating substance abuse and his decisive initiatives to strengthen law and order, he has made a remarkable impact on the lives of countless citizens of Mangaluru. Sir, your dedicated leadership and tireless efforts continue to inspire us all. Now, move on to the proud and significant moment of today's program, inauguration of IATA Certification Program, a landmark initiative that opens new global opportunities to our students in the aviation and travel industry. The International Air Transport Association, IATA, is the world's leading trade association of airlines, setting internationally accepted standards for aviation and travel education. A round of applause as we are going to inaugurate a significant IATA certification program in our institution. Thank you. Experience in aviation training and industry development. Please welcome Ms. Neha Soni, Manager, Industry Solutions Training, South Asia, IATA, to kindly address the gathering and deliver the guest of honor address.
To the students who are joining the first year at the Yenepoya University, it's my privilege, honor, and it's very awesome from our side to welcome you all. When I see, the young blood that is entering the aviation, it's immense proud moment for me. We all know that India is in one of the most exciting chapters, aviation chapters globally. India currently is the third largest domestic market in the world. And if the projections and predictions are right, we will be the third largest by 2030 in both international and domestic. And whenever I see students or young crowd like you, I feel immense proud. Just to share a bit of myself, I started my aviation career about 20 years back, 21 years back. And at that time, we were not very used to of going to an aviation institute to study aviation. And when I see the difference that I can see when I joined aviation versus the generation that today is coming into this exciting world, there's a lots and lots of difference. You guys are pre-trained, you guys know aviation. I was very, very new. So I wish you my good wishes, a big congratulations for you to enter this aviation world. Also, we all know India is in the very exciting phase of developing aviation. We have over 200 operational airports at the moment. More than 90 international flights come and fly in and out of India on a daily basis. And as there are new airports which are coming up, so it's going to what it means is more jobs, more airlines, and more power to the aviation world. Congratulations and a very warm welcome to you all. Thank you.
May I now request our esteemed principal, Dr. Jeevan Raj, to kindly present a memento to our guest of honor. Manager, Industry Solutions Training, South Asia, IATA, as a token of our sincere gratitude and appreciation. Now invite Dr. K.S. Gangadhara Somiyaji, Vice Chancellor, Yenepoya deemed to be University, Mangaluru, for the presidential address.
Sony, Manager, Industry Solutions, Trainings, South Asia, IATA. Of course, the chief guest who was here till now, we recognize him as well. The principal, Dr. Jeevan, Vice Principals, Dr. Sharina, Dr. Narayan, Coordinator of this particular induction program, faculty members from the different departments, of course, my dear students and their proud parents probably who will be watching this inaugural program online in the virtual mode. On behalf of the university, I welcome all the students who have been inducted into this decennial batch of Yenepoya Institute of Arts, Science, Commerce and Management. Congratulations to all of you. People who are in the last row should know, if at all you are listening to me, that in 2017, we started with just one program, BCom. If I'm correct. Dr. Jeevan, I'm correct? Yeah, with around less than 60 students. And over a period of 10 years, we have grown to this extent. In fact, we have started so many programs that actually I lost the count. There are too many programs with good number of student intake in each of these programs, and the numbers going beyond 1,000. That's really an achievement indeed. It's all possible. It is, Dr. Jeevan was telling, it is because of the support from the university that this, I beg to differ, university will always support. In fact, university is the parent, so we have to support our kids. But it is for the kids to take this forward, and I congratulate all the stakeholders from the department here, from the college, who have been working, tirelessly, day in and day out, to get the college to this level. My congratulations to all of you. I don't know how many of you know the word meaning of Deeksharabha. Anybody knows? Students. Probably you may not, because it's basically the induction into the studentship. You may ask me, were we not students all these days? Yes, you were. Nobody denied that fact. But this is the first day you have gained the license to enter an university, right? See, all these days you were in preschool, then you came to high school, you came to junior college level, now you have come to the university. Long ago, getting admissions to the university itself was a Herculean big task. Many people, they used to stop at the level of board, that is SSLC. Few lucky ones probably would do pre-university, and hardly few could get into the university level to do some bachelor's, and the luckiest probably will get an access to the masters. The education in India now has come up in a big way and a long way. Now, hardly anybody stops at the graduation. Forget about PUC. So most of the people, they get access. They have access to the education now. Earlier, because of various reasons, people could not afford basic education. Forget about higher education. In higher education also, getting entry to the professional programs like medical, dental and other health related programs was really, really tough. But thanks to the government policies, we have lot of institutions which have been set up across the country in big numbers offering various programs and courses. Education is not that difficult now. Gaining access to the education, that's what I meant. Once you gain an entry or access
As
to
we
the
officially
institutions,
launch this
it is your
prestigious program,
responsibility
may I now respectfully
whether you will
invite
come
our
out as
respected
a responsible
dignitaries
citizen
on days to kindly
or an
inaugurate
irresponsible
IATA
citizen, it is in your
certification
hands.
program by
Just now the
unveiling its
Commissioner of Police
official
was
logo.
mentioning about the drug abuse or the substance abuse which has been rampant in this district, though unfortunately. As he said, the main reason is independence. In fact, if you ask me, pre-university is actually the toughest level because you are also under stress. The parents are also under stress to get you to some program for a bachelor's degree. So you are always under constant monitoring. Your parents would be observing you, your teachers would be having a look on you, and you yourself would be responsible because you want to do something beyond PUC. So probably that is the age where you will concentrate more on studies. Once you get an access to a degree college, be it a professional course or any other course, you feel as if you have come out of the jail. That is a natural feeling because the major responsibility to get into an educational system is achieved. You have gone entry into some program, so that means you now start enjoying your independence. That is where all of you do mistakes. In fact, the age group of 18 to 21 are very, very vulnerable mentally as well. So even little bit of distraction can take you people to the wrong routes and get into all kind of trouble what Commissioner was mentioning. Please be aware that our institution from the beginning has been taking all kind of measures for the protection of the student community. And in fact, we are disciplined to such an extent that even at the slightest evidence of somebody going off track, that student will be brought back to the system through various mechanisms what we have in place in our university. Right from the students' mentorship, through the various kind of counseling programs, and of course, if the student actually doesn't budge for any of these things, then we take him straight away to the Commissioner of Police for him to take over. I don't think anybody would like to go to that extent, isn't it? So the responsibility or the onus is on you not to go off track. When such a nicely designed 4-track highway is available right across, why you want to go to a side road which is in fact not laid properly and get into trouble? Your vehicle also will become bad, you will also become bad, isn't it? So please keep it in mind that you have gained entry into a college to get educated and develop yourself professionally, not otherwise, right? I am telling this in little more detail because of your age. It may not be really your mistake. As Commissioner already said, it is because of your friends. It's because of your association with bad people. Sometimes it may happen, so that doesn't mean actually the life has ended for you. It is not like that. There are avenues to come out of it. Please make sure that first of all you don't actually go to that side, and if at all you happen to get involved, please come out of that and you can approach any of us here. We have the helpline reserved for such people only. I do not in fact want to expand at this stage because that is actually not a nice thing to speak on a first day of your induction program. I just gave you one hint that we are very, very strict about any kind of indisciplinary things. Other than that, our university is in fact known for, other than curricular and academic activities, lot of co-curricular, extracurricular activities as well. As your principal was mentioning, our NSS activities are well known across the state. In fact, we have been funded by the government for our social responsibility activities, which we are constantly doing through our NSS. NSS at Yiascm is in fact well known, recognized by the state government and doing lot of activities. And in fact, I encourage all of you to get involved in one or the other co-curricular or extracurricular activities. In fact, you people have ample opportunity as well as time. I can understand the professional programs like medical, dental and other health related programs. The curriculum is such that though there are opportunities, the students find it difficult because of their curricular burden. Here, in fact, such activities are part of the curriculum only. In addition, you can get involved in such kind of activities even beyond the curriculum. I encourage all of you to get into one or the other activity. That is how actually you mold yourself into a responsible citizen. See, please be aware that getting a degree is just nothing. That will happen at the end of 3 years or 4 years depending on the duration of your program. But coming out as a responsible citizen actually matters more than just becoming a graduate. In our university, we always see that the graduates get good ethical values. They are molded as socially responsible citizens and they turn out to be competent graduates, right? So your competency may get you a job, but your ethical values make you sustain that job. So please be ethical, be moral, be humble, and that is what adds value and respect to the education what you get. In fact, you people should consider yourself lucky. 40 years ago when I got entry into my undergraduation, that is MBBS, forget about Deeksharam for a week long, there was absolutely no orientation. Most of us, in fact, entered the medical school directly from PUC, just like you people. We did not have, in fact, even the basic knowledge of how the medical education is. Forget about the subjects. There was not even one proper communication from the college to say that actually your classes will begin on such and such a day. We only went to the college, got some information, and on the first day, 8 o'clock, I still remember it was August, actually very, very raining it was. And we did not even know where to go. The watchman standing at the gate of the college sent us to one classroom. Principal came at 9 o'clock, addressed us for 10 minutes, and that is our Deeksharam. Immediately next hour was the class. So such was the situation for a professional course those days. But you people are lucky, you have a program which is in fact well designed, well planned for a week. 3 days probably about the system and 3 days in the department about the subject. So this does not happen everywhere. Even at this time, that is present era, not many colleges conduct a orientation program like this for a week long. This is all for the benefit of the students we do. And in fact, we have a lot of other activities as well, everything designed for the benefit of the students. You must consider yourself lucky to get an admission here. I'm not just boasting because I'm the Vice Chancellor and that is what I'm paid for. Don't think so. I've been associated with this university for 20 years now to say this, right? We have so many students-friendly measures here. In fact, over the time, you will all realize how good this university is. So the responsibility is on your side to utilize those good facilities what we offer to all of you and emerge out as value-added students of the university, not without value. That is what actually I want all of you to give back to the university. We are not asking anything extra, right? So when you go out of this university, public should recognize you as the student from such and such a university is doing so well. So when you grow, we also grow along with you. That gives us the name, fame. When you get a name and fame, we also do get a name and fame. So it is like give and take. My congratulations to all of you once again. Have a pleasant stay in this university. Anytime you can walk into the principal's chamber. I am on his behalf, I am actually, giving you an open invitation. Not only principal's chamber, you can walk into my chamber as well, right? So any problems, any issues with anything, right? There are, people available, and have a good stay at the Yenepoya University and emerge out as a knowledgeable and a responsible citizen of the country. Thank you for having me here. Have a good day.
Express our gratitude, I invite Dr. Shakira Irfana, Associate Professor, Department of Management and Co-Convener of Deeksharabha. Over to you, ma'am.
Just as the first rays of dawn gently guide a new day, many dedicated efforts have come together to illuminate Deeksharam, our first-year degree students' orientation. Thank him in his absence for graciously accepting our invitation, taking time off his demanding responsibilities, and inspiring our students with his esteemed presence and thoughtful address. We extend our sincere gratitude to our guest of honor, Ms. Neha Soni, Manager Industry Solutions Training, South Asia IATA. Ma'am, your presence has made the inauguration of IATA especially significant. Your association with this program has strengthened the connection between academic learning and professional world while opening new horizons of opportunity for our students. Thank you, ma'am, for gracing this occasion and making it truly memorable. We offer our profound gratitude to our respected Vice Chancellor, Dr. K.S. Gangadhar Somayaji, for presiding over today's program. Sir, your visionary leadership and thoughtful guidance continue to serve us as a steady source of direction for us and all our students. Thank you, sir. I wholeheartedly thank our Principal, Professor Jeevan Raj, Vice Principal and Dean of Commerce and Management, Professor Sharina P., and Vice Principal, Mr. Narayan Sukumar, for your steady guidance and trust. You've given us the space to lead, the discipline to stay grounded, and the confidence to try harder when it counts. Thank you once again for believing in us. I extend our sincere gratitude to the coordinator of Deeksharam, Ms. Srijana Sheth, and all the committee members for steering this program with clarity, commitment, and composure. Your ability to tackle every little detail with grace and was nothing short of inspiring. Thank you, one and all. We sincerely thank all the heads of the departments and faculty members for the strength that carries us forward. To all the first-year dear students and parents, today marks the beginning of an exciting academic journey. Thank you for your enthusiastic presence and participation. May you use every opportunity offered by this institution, develop meaningful friendships, discover your abilities, and grow into responsible individuals who contribute positively to this society. Thank you for being the heart of this celebration. I thank Professor Richard Paul, Mr. Midun, and all the discipline committee members for maintaining order throughout the program. A heartfelt gratitude goes to our Senior Administrative Manager, Lieutenant Colonel Mr. Gratian Sequeira and Mr. Calvin, and their maintenance team for the seamless arrangement, to Mr. Kaushik and the IT support team for their technical assistance, to Mr. Sagar Sethi, the official photographers from the university and the media team for the media coverage, and to Ms. Taha for designing the creating flyers and backdrop, and the Akkas and the support staff for their hospitality with care. I thank Mr. Pinakini Shetty, Assistant Professor from the Department of Commerce, for hosting today's program. I thank all the students of Yiascm. Without you all, this program would have been just a plan, but with you all, it has become a vibrant experience. Thank you for your participation and support. And small, thank you from the bottom of my heart and for being a part of this program. Thank you one and all.
We draw the curtains on this inspiring inaugural session of Deeksharabha 2026-27. I take opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to all the dignitaries for their valuable time, enlightening thoughts, and gracious presence. To you, dear students, today marks the beginning of new chapter. May this orientation guide you towards the excellence and self-discovery, and may your journey at Yenepoya filled with learning, growth, and wonderful memories. Thank you once again. Wishing you all the meaningful and memorable Deeksharabha. Have a wonderful day ahead.